Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dash. Okay, so today this video is random, right? I have been doing videos really based off of like my energy, my thoughts, my day, whatever. And today I was doing lots of back end work because Wednesdays are dedicated to app content. And I was telling you guys in the last video, like I leveled up in the boss room, really all around, but like in the boss room heavy last month when my app dropped. And it's certain things that I talk to my clients about in the essence of like showing up for yourself even when it's really hard to do so, you know? And what I was thinking of when I compiled this video idea was like helping women who are already in a boss position but are suffering in the essence of embodying a feminine boss as well as being a good boss all around, because I feel like I've never been a bad boss. Like China would never tell you. Like working with Dash has been hell. She would never say that. But at the same time, it's like certain me, just because I'm very like big on myself being the best that I can be. I feel like it's times that I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so it was more difficult for me to communicate that to my assistant. So I have like created a whole new way of doing everything, and like it has been a lot better with me doing it that flow, and just all around being a better boss and feeling like a true boss, like feeling like a true CEO, you know? It's levels to this shit. And I just want to make sure that you do it the right way from start to finish versus having to figure it out along the way. So this video is specifically going to be about how to rock your feminine energy and stretch your feminine energy in the workplace that you currently work at, whether that be you working for someone else, working for another company, or you leading your own company. This video is all around going to help you set a tone to the new life that you can create as far as becoming a business owner or someone that is self-employed. Okay, it's lots of tips in here. It's actually 14 that I have down, which is a lot for a video, but we're going to try to zoom in from 1 to 14 really, really fast. Okay. Also, the Google developer side of the app is being taken place. Okay, it's honestly just as hard as the Apple approval was as well, but I am hoping to see results by early next week, as in I'm available in the Google Play Store as early as next week. And one thing that's fixing to happen is the app is going to be $7.99. Period. The app is going to be $7.99. And if you are interested in doing the $100 coaching program, which is my lowest ticket coaching offer, it is a month-to-month basis. It is $97 a month. Then you'll have that option as well with your other coaching options, such as masterminds or private coaching. But I am really, really, really wanting to create this like life-changing app. The way somebody goes into the app store and they download the app and they just gain so much from it. That's how I want people to feel randomly, and it's easier for me to do that and not have to block things off from the actual coaching program inside the app itself. So lots of migrations, lots of things are changing. So I just want you to know that you will have access with the $7.99 a month access, and then with the coaching option, if you are in the $7.99, which is the base minimum for anything in the app, you obviously will get a specific discount off of your $97 a month coaching program. Okay, so more details on that will come later on this week and early next week once everything is like completely set. But I had to wait on the Google Play Store things to see all my options and what I could do and how it was gonna work. And girl, I've just been bossing it up. I've been bossing it up. Okay, so it's been a lot of shit, but it's all working out, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If you're already in the full tier, you see all the shit in there. Okay, like especially from the coaching angle, the coaching topic for this month is vetting. So if you are already inside the app and you're a person who's been struggling with vetting, I'm giving you everything you need, you know? So yeah, so now let's get into these tips on becoming or embodying the boss that is already inside of you. Okay, real quick, y'all. I'm not going to spoil the tea, but I had a very important interview today, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was as good as it could have gone. So fairies, cross your fingers. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so number one, strut into the office with confidence of a runway model. Rock those power suits or flowy dresses, whatever makes you feel like you own the place, okay? I want you to start stepping like you own some shit, like you moving like you the boss in there already. People need to see you at your job and think, where the hell is she going? Why the hell is she so dressed up? Baby, because you're now the boss. You're now in charge of your own lane. You're now in charge of your world and how people see you and how they like feel when they see you at work. Like, you know what I mean? Stop being the girl that's blending in. Stop being the girl that's waking up 20 minutes before it's time for your shift. It's time for you to start showing up like the boss. You have to embody that energy, especially if you're a person that comes to me like, I'm tired of this 9 to 5 and I really want to get to the point of owning my own business, my own brand. Start showing up as the boss. Start showing up as the boss and watch all the ideas and things that flow to you naturally in order for you to become a boss. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, meetings. So I have a client currently who has meetings with her team every single week, with the company that she works with. And like, she's always last minute with the meetings. Like, she's always like tapping into them 2 minutes before they start. Obviously she's not looking her best. If it's an in-person meeting, like, because I think it's like one day a week she has to go to this job. The other days are digital. But like, those days that they see you, they need to think you're a showstopper. I need you to really understand the energy and the glam you need to bring to these meetings, okay? You should be a woman that looks empowered to be in her position. Even if this is a job that you hate. What so many of you fail to understand is that you need to manipulate yourself into enjoying every fucking aspect of your life in order to open yourself to have all the things that you want to come to you, okay? You waking up with this shitty attitude. You waking up annoyed as fuck to keep doing the shit that you know you got to do to pay them bills that you currently have. Being pissed about it isn't going to help you get to where you're trying to go, you know? So it's important that you understand the energy in everything that you do, and using something as simple as a meeting to give yourself a boost is an action that you can take, okay? So make sure that you're glamorizing yourself. I put glam power meetings. Who says the meetings have to be boring? Add a touch of glam to your workspace, or some colorful decor in your outfits. Or if you're in an office space, that's why I put the colorful decor. It should all give feminine flair. It should give lots of energy. I can remember this was the last job I had, which was in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I had a job at this like call center, and this is one girl. Every time she came in, her wigs were bomb. Every time she showed up to work a new week, I don't think I saw an outfit twice. This job is shitty as hell. But do you think that that's how she showed up? No, you know, and her energy was a very light, vibrant frequency also, you know? So like, that was something that like was very like appealing to me, because back in this time I hadn't even turned 21 yet. So it was just kind of just like, I was going to this job because this is a lick, you know, like fuck this job. Like I probably finessed to get this job because I'm in the process of not playing volleyball anymore and about to start my own business. At that job is where I started my first business, online, like on Wix. I made my own first website. But I can remember that girl. I don't remember anybody else from that damn job, but I remember that girl and how pretty she would show up every damn day. Okay, so be that girl. Like, show up for your meetings in the same way. Hey, number 3, let them hear you roar, bitch. Didn't I tell you this is my lion era? Didn't I tell you that I'm on y'all ass and I'm stirring the pot like a real fucking fierce individual out this bitch? Okay, it's time for you to let them hear you roar. All right, stop being walking over. What did I write? I put that assertive yet feminine communication style. You have this. Stop allowing people to walk over you, and don't be afraid to speak your mind with grace and determination. Move like a boss, okay? It's like, especially if you're moving in a team environment, because I'm trying to make sure that I tailor these tips in the essence of somebody that works for themselves and has a team, or somebody that works for another company and is under a team. Okay, be a leader. Be a leader. If you see something isn't right, if you know something could be better, if you see a gap that most people are missing, most people just shut the fuck up and don't overlook it, you know? But at the same time, this is about embodying the energy of a boss, being bigger than you currently are, you know? This could lead to you having a raise. Matter of fact, I just thought of another client. This one client was miserable as fuck with her job. She hated it. Like, she got to the point where she was about to start planning how she was going to be integrating out of her job. We had been discussing it a lot. And then I actually ended up meeting her in person because she had a private coaching. If you have private coaching and you in Miami, like, it's a good chance that we can link, you know? But this specific client ended up coming, and when I was asking her, I was like, girl, so what did you decide to do about your job? She's basically like, girl, like, I just decided to stay because I told my boss everything that I was feeling and how I felt undervalued, and I know how big of a role I played with the company and how I wanted to see some changes, or I was going to remove myself. And now she ended up with a raise. So she has a whole higher position. She's away from the people and the things that she didn't love, and it's all because she chose to speak up. So maybe you need to speak up. Maybe you need to be loud and proud about how you feel about something specific, you know? Okay, number 5, become a queen of connection. Channel your inner social butterfly. Build relationships with your team or coworkers by asking about their weekend adventures or sharing your latest Netflix binge. You're not just a boss, you're a social queen bee, okay? This is big when it comes to becoming your own boss and stepping out of your comfort zone. So many of you guys, especially when I do coaching or like private calls or something, it's always saying like, oh my God, I want to have all these friends, I want to do all these activities, but I'm so shy, I don't know what to say to people. You're not even giving yourself the opportunity to say things to people. And make it easy. easy. Like, people who are already in the same boat as you, people who are on your team, people who you're working with, people who you're seeing every day. This is realistic. You might be able to inspire the next person. That could be your first client, that coworker. You never know. You want to build connections. You never know who people could know. Now, it is important to understand that you need to be aware of the things at these sometimes low vibrational careers or jobs or whatever. Like, obviously don't build connections with people who aren't in the same vibrational alignment as you. If it's people that's content with where they are and like don't want to go bigger, or people that are constantly negative or constantly come to work with horrible energy, distance yourself from those people. But at the same time, be mindful and aware of the people that do have the open energy, because you never know the type of connections that you can make. Okay, number 5 is the Boss Babe anthems. So this is so important. I have a fucking crazy playlist. It's deep house music. I'll put the link in my description if y'all want me to. So you'll have to leave me in the comment. Matter of fact, if you're watching right now, subscribe. Okay, if this is your first video ever seeing me, welcome to the family. Hit the subscribe button for me and leave me a thumbs up on this video. It would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, if you guys want it, I want you to leave me a comment, letting me know that you want the playlist, and I'll post it in the description box. I know it's available via Apple Music, and I'm sure if you Google it, it's available via Tidal and Spotify as well. But it's a great playlist. It's a playlist that I used to walk around the city with when I would do my long walks. It's one that I work out to. It's one that I just listen to when I'm just needing some good energy in my home. And then I also listen to lots of random things, lots of music from the 2000s. But the big thing is listening to these things on your way to work, or listening to these things when you're getting ready in the morning. So like for me, the first time I usually leave the house is to go work out. So with that being said, like, the one thing I have to make sure that I'm doing is setting the tone for my day before I leave, like setting the energy. Like, lately it's been Nicki Minaj. Just usually pound the alarm. That's how we started off, Actually, today was Roman's Revenge. I don't know why Nicki just gets it in the morning. Nicki just gets it, okay? So I have all these different songs and playlists that I play. And what I wrote for this was create a playlist that you listen to every morning. Anthems that make you feel like you're conquering the world. Blast it in your car or in your house before those big presentations or big days. It's an instant confidence boost. So today is an example. I had a big interview today. And I was pretty fucking chill about it. Like, I mean, I'm always pretty chill. It's just whatever, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, I am who I am, so I don't have to like get into character and shit. But like, I had like a slower morning. Like, I was really tired. Like, Tuesdays are like my busiest days of the week, so I always wake up a little tired on Wednesday. So like, I had to really get pumped up this morning because, baby, we got to go get this workout in. We got to get up on this call and kill this interview. We got to plan a whole bunch of stuff. We got to figure out this thing with the app. We got to make sure that the Google Play Store development is in place. Like, girl, I have shit to do, so I can't be dragging all day. I have to be in the energy of a boss. So get in that energy of the boss by using that music to bump yourself up. Another thing that I do that I know I put on here was power posing. Okay, certain looks that I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror and just be like, yeah, you look great. You're doing it. You're finna fuck it up. You're fucking amazing. Like, if y'all understand the way I look in the mirror and talk to myself and power pose, like, you would understand why the hell I show up on YouTube with so much damn confidence every day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, literally, I fuck with me. Like, bitch, you look good. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to have power poses, and it's even power poses when it comes to like photos. Obviously, this isn't about photos or posing for real, but these are just things that boost that energy to get you ready to embody that boss ass lady that you need to embody on a regular basis. Okay. Sorry if it seems like I'm speeding through these, but we're only on number 7 and we have 14, okay? And I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long, okay? So the next one is choose kindness over anything else. Never be the rowdy bitch in the workplace, okay? There's no reason to ever really go off on a coworker, be mad at a coworker. Like, yeah, fucked up things happen, but why shift your energy? Why allow somebody else's fuck up or mistakes to make your energy feel crazy, you know? Like, let's be better. Let's know better. Let's do better. Let's not, like, cause or create chaos that's not really necessary, okay? And then so many people just need kindness. So many people are bringing trauma or drama from their home into the workplace, and it's so unnecessary. So why not you decide not to be a person that does that? Be a person that walks with a higher energy than everybody else, okay? Be kind even when people are being fucking rude or weird. You'll always win if you do that. Okay, I had to move the camera down because I've been looking weird in my last videos, and I think it's because the camera be too high. I decay, and I look cute, you know? So what the fuck? Anyway, okay. So number 8 or number 9. I don't really remember. I think it's number 9. Embrace change with grace and flexibility, with the sense of knowing that everything always happens as it's supposed to. So many people go through different shifts when they work for other people, and then you go through so many shifts as a freaking entrepreneur. It is so important to keep your energy high and understand that everything happens as it's supposed to. I need y'all to understand I've been through so many trials and tribulations when it comes to building a brand or business that I'm telling you, if it happens, it was supposed to happen, whether it be for a lesson or for a benefit. There are a lot of lessons that you will learn in the entrepreneur world, and there's lots of money that you will waste in order to get to where you're trying to go. So I want you to understand, like, don't get pissed about that. Get happy about it, because honestly, you have to make these mistakes in order to be a great entrepreneur. You have to fuck up to know what it feels like to really win, you know? So it's like, when you fuck up, just know, I fucked up there, but I bet you I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? And just have a sense of knowing that everything happens and works out in your favor, because it's always supposed to be that way, and it always will be, you know? It's a sense of knowing. A real boss has a sense of knowing, a sense of knowingness. Even when shit gets weird, I never have to question whether something's gonna work out. It always does. It's never not. You know what I'm saying? Okay, number 10 is the empathetic goddess. Now, I told y'all this already with the kindness. When people come to work with all kind of shit, okay, all kind of like drama, all kind of like stories, all kind of things going on with their family, be empathetic of other people's situations. You never know when you could need that person at work. You should never have judgment for other people's situations. If you're a person that people are typically drawn to you and sharing their information with you, it's because 9 times out of 10 they have some kind of peace or have some kind of peaceful energy that they are getting from you as a being, and so they're comfortable sharing their personal information with you. So it's not one of them things where you should, like, you know, talk shit or talk down on that person for their particular circumstance or situation. They just see something in you that they don't see in themselves, typically when somebody comes to you venting. So keep that in mind, and always be like open and understanding and empathetic of people's situations, because you never know how small conversations could completely change or help someone's life. Okay, number 11, I called it crown your time. You want to treat your schedule like it's your kingdom. Prioritize tasks like you're arranging your own royal court. Most important matters get the prime spots. Okay, so the same way I talked to you guys about crafting the ideal morning routine, crafting your bedtime routine, as well as just like having a routine that works for you on a day-to-day basis, that's how it should be for you at work. I know a lot of you guys have specific tasks that you need to handle on a daily basis, and you like what is the word, waste of time. Y'all know the word starts with a P. Okay, procrastinate. So like, why procrastinate if you're the boss and you're running shit? And if this was your company, would you want your workers procrastinating and not handling business? No, you wouldn't. You would want to do that job the best way that you can, because it's your shit. So treat it like it's your shit. I'm telling y'all all these things in the essence of energy and manifestation. If you're a person that wants to build your own brand, build your own company, you want to eventually have a team of people that are going to go hard for you the way you go hard for your brand, you have to show up for your brand first. You have to set the tone first, you know? And that's something I had to learn. Like, I couldn't expect nobody to do what I wanted them to do until I set the tone with what needed to be done. Like, and it's like crazy that seems like it would have been obvious, but it wasn't. It was something that I had to learn in order to be a better boss. So keep that in mind. And it's the same for you if you're a person that's running your own company. Don't blame people that work for you for not doing what the fuck they're supposed to do if you haven't been doing what the fuck you need to do to make sure that they know what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So treat your time like it's priorities. Like, be strategic about every piece of time at work. And one thing I used to do when I worked at that call center, it was like a tax job too. So like, it was very like on and off, but like I was able to build my own first brand there because I would handle all the shit that I have to handle at the beginning of my day, and then have literally like hours to just do whatever I wanted to do. I can remember sitting there watching The Flash and Supergirl and just building like a website, because I would have like my laptop, the desktop computer I was working on, and I think I had like 2 desktops, so I was able to do a whole lot of stuff, you know, but I used that time wisely. And like, I have a client now who does that as well. She has this one job where she works pretty late, but majority of the time it's just her sitting around. Okay, make that time viable, plan that time out, make it useful, use that time to build out the career of your dreams, build out the lifestyle or the business of your dreams. Okay, give yourself the opportunity. Like, so many of y'all will sit your ass down and can wake up and complain every damn day about the same thing, but you're not doing anything to change it. Why not change your own narrative when you have the opportunity to do so? Next one, this is more so for entrepreneurs or people who run their own businesses and have developed teams. Create a team environment where everyone's voice is heard. You're not just building a team, you're orchestrating a harmonious ensemble. So I never talk to China as though I'm giving her orders. I never talk about it just being my win. It's always our win. I always make her understand that we have a level of trust. So if she thinks something's a better idea in the essence of the way something should be posted or done, I'm going to let her do it. She knows that she can be like, well, Dash, what you think about da-da-da-da-da? And I'm not going to be like, bitch, who told you to fucking say it? You know what I'm saying? Versus it's some people like that. It's some bosses or people who work for people who in the influencer industry and in like different industries who are just rude as fuck to like their assistants or rude to the people that help them. And like, I'm so grateful for that girl. Like, y'all don't understand. How would I ever be a bitch to her? Like, unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Or intentionally. I would never intentionally be a bitch to her. Like, we've never had any rifts, and she's going on be my assistant for almost 2 years now once we hit February. So like, that's like a really big thing, and it's really, I feel like it's been that way because she knows we have that open space. Like we can talk, you know, about whatever. And I always want, as I continue to develop my team, for people to feel open to speak to me. Like in that way, you know, if you have great ideas and you think this could be great for the team's benefit, then let me know. You know what I'm saying? I understand that Rome wasn't built by one person. Like, and we're building a fucking empire over here. So like, if somebody has some great like tea to put in, like, of course, period. The next one is inspiring image. You need to look like someone that gives advice and knows how to run a company. Find a signature makeup look. It could even be a lipstick shade that makes you feel like you're ready to conquer the world. Bonus points if it's something fierce or something that is executive like red. So when I'm really in my boss girl energy, honey, I always have my nails red. You'll notice it like even with Lux Fest, my nails was red. I'm getting my nails done red this week. I think I'm going back to Gel X. I keep bouncing back between Gel X and press-ons. Like, sometimes I do them, sometimes I get them done. It just depends. That shit takes so long. It takes like 3 hours when you're doing it yourself, even though it's worth it because they come out so nice. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of fucking effort. I'm not even gonna lie to you, you know? So, either way though, you need to show up as the boss. You need to show up as the boss. You need to show up with your shit together. You need to show up looking good. You need to show up with the right energy and tone of everything. Like, even with shifts I've made in my coaching programs, like, I make sure I show up ready to like hear my clients and take notes, and I look inspiring as well, you know. I'm not gonna act like every time I'm beat the fuck down, but I am always very appropriate, and I'm gonna inspire you to get up and put some clothes on as well. You know, I understand every day isn't perfect and it's women, so if you need to get on the Zoom with me one day and you got a bonnet on, I'm not gonna be like, bitch, take the bonnet off, you know. But at the same time, like, I do want people to use me as practice sometimes. If you just want to look good, you just want to look nice. One person that I can think of off the top of my head, her name is Console. So Console, when you see this girl, I be paying attention, but Console always looks put together every time we're on Zoom, every time we have a coaching call. And it's not required. And I just know that she's doing that in her day-to-day life as well. So that's something that I'm really proud of when I see her doing that. But it's important to have an inspiring image. You want to look your best, you know. One thing, it's so difficult for me sometimes because some days I'd like work from home all day and I don't have makeup on. But like, even on YouTube, I don't love coming on YouTube without makeup. Now, I feel like at a time it was a big thing for me because I was like, I never do that. I would never do that, whatever. And it was like a confidence thing that I got into where it's like, you know what, bitch, you're cute as fuck regardless. So get on. And even like yesterday, I was on here and I didn't have makeup on. So like, certain things, but in retrospect, in real life, like how I really feel, I always want to have makeup on in my videos, because if I'm teaching you something that's going to help you have a more elevated lifestyle, I want to make sure that I look elevated while telling you to do so, you know. So that's just something that's important as a boss, like have an inspiring image. A good way to see it, like, is my Instagram. Go look at my Instagram. Everything on my Instagram is very put together, like very polished. And it plays a role in my brand and business, because all around my brand and business is all about becoming polished and knowing how to present yourself correctly in order to attract and have the things that you want. So I always am a representation of what I am, you know, putting out into the world. Okay, lastly is embody your inner diva. Own your accomplishments like a true diva. Celebrate victories, big or small, with the flair and sparkle you deserve. So this is something I used to do. I used to not do at all. I used to never celebrate my wins, because I always used to feel like, well, if I could do that, then I could do that. And if I could do that, then I could do that. And like, oh, well, you're just getting started, because that really wasn't shit. Like, I used to literally downplay everything. Like, I mean, everything. I need y'all to understand, like, nothing was impressive to me. It's like I was constantly chasing. And the thing is, I'm a cleaner. If you've read the book Relentless, you'll know what a cleaner is. And that's why I feel that way. But at the same time, like, I want to have some energy of a closer in the essence of celebrating myself with every victory. So now I'm being dramatic about every big thing. Every big accomplishment, I'm going to celebrate myself, you know? I was telling the mastermind girls one day that I had to get to a point of understanding with myself, because one of the things that I look for in a long-term partner is celebration of me. Like, I want my partner to celebrate me all the time, be proud of me all the time, celebrate me all the time. But I wasn't celebrating myself. So how am I able to attract a man who's going to do that if I wasn't doing so for myself first, you know? So all around, those were 14 things that I implemented and have changed and continue to work on that are making me a better and bigger boss. And these are things that I also tell my private clients that are helping them move from working for other people to starting their own businesses, brands, and being successful. Okay. So I want you to take what you needed from this video, and hopefully it will help you along your journey of entrepreneurship or business owning or everything along those lines. Once again, everything that you need is below in the description box. More details on the app is coming soon. $7.99 is starting ASAP, so get ready for that. I want everybody to have access to this app. I want it to be the ultimate lifestyle app. If I want to send you a message every day, I want to be able to send you a message every day directly through my app. Okay. It's also being checked on. Like, I had someone comment and say that they were struggling to download it in Brazil. It's being checked on with that through Apple, because that's who I believe was trying to download it. But maybe I need to ask, was it Google as well? But the Google Play Store should be happening as early as next week. I had to do a lot of shit to get that updated today, now that the Apple Store update has finished. So yeah, guys, okay, CEO Bay is CEOing. Okay, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted, bitch. I'm exhausted. Not for real. I'm not really exhausted. I just want to go to bed early tonight. You know what I'm saying? Earlier than my bedtime. So beauty rest, bitch, But either way, I had a good day today. I feel like I look fucking fire, and I hope you had a great day as well. So if you guys need me, make sure you email me or DM me on Instagram if you are looking to work with me privately or join a mastermind. The link will be below in the description box. Hey, don't forget, y'all, it's the difference between masterclass and masterminds. Masterclasses are always going to be free or something cheap, like a challenge or something like $30 or $20 or something. And then after that, masterminds are actual coaching programs of 7 women. And right now, the current mastermind that is being signed is the Level Up Mastermind, which starts September 7th. And I'm currently teaching the Sexy Siren Mastermind, and I'm just loving masterminds because it's just wonderful. It's so personal, and it's just good vibes. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for all the support and love constantly on my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.